Welcome to Tasting Time. I am very excited to present my very first video. Hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Make sure to smash that like button, leave a comment down below, and please share my video. Today we'll be making some steaks, asparagus, roasted herb garlic potatoes. So I am gonna begin with the potatoes because that actually takes the longest. But for this recipe, you're gonna need some butter, some garlic, rosemary and thyme. So rosemary and thyme. 2 steaks or whatever amount of steak you want.
2 plus 2. I don't know. You don't know?
Asparagus, a really sharp knife. Some potatoes. So this is dry parsley, dry thyme, and rosemary. That's gonna be for the potato. That's gonna be later. So right now we're gonna start with the potatoes. I'm gonna cut them in quarters. So I'm gonna cut them down like this. And then I'm going to hold them like that. And then cut them again like this. It really helps to put them back together that way. Because in that way they cut a little bit more evenly. And it makes it very easy to work with after. Like hold like that. And then hold them together. And then hold like this. See? But you have to preheat your oven to 375. I like 375. That's my safe zone. And if you're gonna have your potatoes sitting out for a while, you might want to soak them in water, like in a bowl. Fill a bowl with water and then put the potatoes in there and soak them in water. So then that way it doesn't go brown like mine are doing right now. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go and rinse them and come back. Got my potatoes in here. Perfect. Okay. So now, after you turn on your oven, you're gonna like drizzle a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. It doesn't matter what type of extra virgin olive oil you get, any type will be fine, but just make sure that it's extra virgin olive oil. It makes it less greasy on the potatoes. And then just like drizzle it, like don't overdo it, just like, yeah, like that. And then, so you're gonna add some pepper on it. You could add like as much as you want. I'm gonna be generous because I really love pepper. And then you can add like whatever kind of salt you want, but for me, like I really like it with sea salt. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some parsley. You could use fresh parsley, but that's the only parsley I have at home right now, so I'm just gonna use dry parsley, which is fine. Like parsley is not so much of a deal. Like to me, like I would rather have, which comes to my next ingredient, I would rather have some fresh rosemary and thyme. And then what you do with the rosemary and thyme is actually very easy. There's a stamp on it, and then you gotta just peel, like pinch it and go down, and then just take all the thyme off the stem, just like that. See, it's very easy. This one is not like super fresh, it's a little on the dry side, but even if it's like super fresh, it'll be easy to do the same thing. It doesn't matter that you mix the rosemary and the thyme together. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut my rosemary and my thyme. It's very easy. You just keep the tip of the knife down like this, and then you just let the knife do the, just like that. You just go like this, and then just chop it, and then you can change direction. they were super fresh again. And then you add that to your potato. Okay. So time for garlic. I'm gonna grab a clove of garlic. Woo! So you grab your knife and then you tap it, and then it just peels on its own. See? There you go, just like that. And then, oh, a little piece. Yeah, that'll happen, but it's not a big deal. Then you cut the tip, and then you just make your little lines, just straight down like this. And then you, again, just let the knife do it. The easiest way I find to chop garlic very fine is to, again, kind of like the rosemary and the thyme. You leave the tip of the knife down and you just go, and then you can bring it back. You can make it as thin as you want to. And then you add that to your mix. So that was 1 clove. You're going to need about maybe 4 more. And no, it's not going to overpower it, because once you cook garlic, it's very sweet. Again, smack it. Just do little separations like this so it could cut very finely. And then just, there you go. Just let the knife do its thing. Just like that. And then you could go over as many times as you want. However thin you want your garlic. I want mine very thin, so I'm just gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do that a few more times. After adding all the garlic, my hands are clean. I am going to just mix it with my hands because it makes it easier. Mix it all together. I'm going to flip them all skin side up. Just for crispy. Just for the top to be crispy. Perfect. Just like this. Try to air them out a little bit so they all crisp somewhat evenly. Okay. So, once you're done, under the oven, 375 degrees for 40 minutes. Okay, so right now, while everything is getting ready, I'm going to pre-season the steak. Pre-season, that means just salt and pepper. And be very generous with the salt. I promise you it will not be salty. Like, this is perfect for me. And then, same thing as the pepper. I'm gonna do this much. A good amount. You're gonna flip it over and then do the same thing. So you do salt on both, and then pepper. Like, don't cover it. Like, when you like do this, it's just flaking off. Just like a fair seasoning. See, when I pick them up, it doesn't flake off, and then you just push it in. Just push it in, and then the fat part, whatever residue you have on your plate, you just go like this. You don't add anything more. See, just like that, and then you just push it in everywhere. Flip it. Make sure you get it in everywhere. Perfect. And then the same thing for this one. push it in and then grab it like that. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my goodness. Woo, I'm so hungry. It smells so good. Okay, just like that. Drizzle a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. That's what I like to use.
So don't change the diesel. Turn it up a little.
Oven on, maximum, as hot as possible. Just because it's a steak, you will turn the oven down, and the steak you want to get like a really good crust on both sides. So you need the oven to be very, very hot in order to do that. You're gonna need some butter, some thyme, parsley, and then this garlic piece, I'm gonna just cut it in half just because I just need the flavor of it. So I'm gonna cut it in half. Oh, that was a bad half. There you go. Half. Perfect. Like the reason why I keep it in the skin is so the garlic doesn't burn, because garlic burns very, very quickly. So I keep it in the skin only when you're making a steak, because you're not gonna use it. So you can just leave it in there, and then that way it doesn't burn. So now, as you can see, your skillet is nice and hot, like the smoke is coming out. And then you can turn it down a little bit, and then you just place your steak down, and then you hear, there you go. That is the sound you want to hear. Sounds good. It smells really good, actually. And then you can like flip it to see like how much you have, how much of a crust you have, and if you want more, you can just leave it down. Not too much though, because you don't want to overcook it. I would say like 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Yeah, I would say 2 to 3 minutes on each side. And then flip it. See? Perfect. Look at that. Perfect. What you do next is you add your butter. Oh, that's nice. That's a lot of butter. And then you add your herbs. Just for extra flavor. Okay, and then you just really quickly, the fat part. This, and then place it down. Then you're going to want to let this sit for at least like minimum 5 minutes, but I would say like the same amount of time that it took you to cook it would be the same amount of time that you would need to let it sit for, just to release all the juices. Like if you cut into it right away, it's going to be very dry and not pleasant. So just let it sit, just like this, on a wooden board or whatever board you have, or just in the pot with the heat off, or on a plate, and then just let it sit. So the last step, while we're waiting for the steak to cool off and then the potatoes are under the oven roasting, so the asparagus is the last step. So there's 2 ways that I know how to cut asparagus, that I know. I'm sure there's many ways out there, but those are the 2 ways that I know. So asparagus has a natural bending little area-ish. Anyways, you can feel it. So all you gotta do is do this, and there you go. It breaks exactly where, this is like a woody kind of taste that you don't want. It seems like a lot, but that's the way it's supposed to bend. Watch, I'm gonna do it again. It's just natural. You just grab it. See how this one is smaller than that one? It just bends that way naturally. Like these are like woody, again, taste, whatever. So again, you just grab it and then see, it just breaks where it's supposed to break. You can do that one by one, or you can like use one and then use it as a guardians and then break it. But I feel like I like to use them one by one because I feel like they're all different. It bends where it's supposed to bend. See how small this one is? It's just supposed to bend that way. And then grab it, bend. Oh, oh my goodness. I did not do that on purpose. Okay, let's do it again. Ready? Bend. Perfect. See? Look how amazing and healthy and beautiful these look. And they all broke off very naturally. I did not cut them. I did not force it. They just did it naturally. Perfect. So make sure, because they're vegetables and you're really sauteing them and you don't want to overcook them, make sure that when you have your oven on, you have it at like, I would say, start at like 5. 5 is a good way to start. So like medium high heat. With asparagus, it's just going to be asparagus, herb, and garlic saute. So again, garlic, smash it. That way it makes it look very easy to peel. See? There you go. Just like that. That was very easy. And then let's do it again. Smash it. I'm just kidding. Okay. And then, whoop, there you go. 2 more times. Oh, that was a good smash. That was a good smash. Wasn't that a good smash? I feel very confident about that smash. That was a very good smash. Last but not least, smash it. See? Look how easy that was. You guys, that was so easy. And then you just put the tip off. I turned it down to medium heat. I'm actually gonna put my garlic in last, just because, like I said earlier, garlic burns very quickly. So for now, I'm just gonna do rosemary. Thyme. For this, it doesn't matter if you use dry or fresh herbs. If you use a really good dry herb, it smells just as good. And these were already washed and patted down like you saw earlier. Put them in here. The heat is at medium-low. Okay, so you added the garlic last so it doesn't burn, and this is the final result. Perfect. Look how good that looks. Very crunchy. Perfect. Look at this. Amazing. Now it's time to cut the steak. So I like to cut the steak at an angle like this. Ooh. Like that. Because it just, for me, if you look at the bottom, it's still very juicy. You can see it. It's very juicy. Very, very, very juicy. Look how good that is. Ooh. I'm gonna put okay, so the potatoes are ready. Ooh. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, it smells good. Look at that. Sounds good. Yeah, there you go. This smells so good, I have to try it. Ooh, very tender. So good. I want a piece of potato. Oh my god, so good. Oh, the potato's so hot. Oh, it's so good. Oh my god, really good. It's very smooth in the center. Very crunchy. It's really good. I actually want another piece. It's really good. Okay, well, thank you for watching. It was a pleasure. I hope you try this recipe at home. It's very, very, very good. Please leave a comment down below if you did like this recipe and if you tried it, what you think. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.